Thanks for joining us for another DK Custom Products video. My name's Kevin. This is Dwayne. And I have the same questions for Dwayne that he asked me a little while ago on the trike. So Dwayne, 5 things. Want to know 5 things on your M8 Softail that you've done to make it more comfortable.
Okay.
I know you've done more than 5, but list the 5 things that you would do on your M8 Softail, which is a deluxe.
Yep.
To make it a more comfortable ride for you.
So I have a 2018 Milwaukee-Eight Softail Deluxe, and right off the showroom floor, they're pretty comfortable. I think the M8 Softails are probably the best riding bike Harley has put out, like just stock-wise. So if you're looking for a bike that you don't have to do much to, I think it's the M8 Softail. All right, so just to start off, I think the biggest thing I've done is the floorboard extensions, and we actually have the floorboard relocation. I know you got on one of the first M8s that ever come out, and one of the biggest things you said is how high and how narrow the foot position is.
Yeah, we'll put the video to that up here.
Yeah, and I agree. They're too close. My heel rested on the front exhaust head pipe, and it shouldn't have been that way. So, you know, necessity breeds innovation. So what we came out with is a floorboard relocation kit that moves the floorboards out an inch and forward, and that's how they should be. I think from the factory, I didn't lose virtually any lean angle. You know, the floorboards are already high on the M8 Softail, so that's not a concern. And overall, like I said, it's just how they should be. Your feet should be in that position. And so that's floorboard relocation, number 1 thing I did. Now, the second thing I did, and I think this is something that often goes overlooked, an air cleaner upgrade. You know, the stock air cleaners are an OEM hot box. You know, this is a big bulbous air box. And so I put one of our low profile air cleaners on there. I had the 587, but now I have the 828. It's more oval. It can draw in a little more air, but it's still low profile. So, I mean, there are air cleaners out there that look good.
You did that for comfort?
I did that for comfort because now I have more leg clearance. So there's a lot that goes into choosing your air cleaner. Obviously, the aesthetics, the look of it, that plays a role. You don't want to put some big ugly air cleaner on the side of your bike. I think one of the best looking air cleaners out there, the Arlen S Inverted. But that thing is huge. It's like a pound cake right here between your legs. And, you know, if a lot of us like to change leg positions. The more clearance you have, the more leg positions you can get out of it. So that's why I went with the 828, just more leg room. It touches all bases: performance, aesthetically it looks nice, and leg clearance. I don't think the 828 can be beat.
Please put down below in the comments anything that you do for comfort on your M8 Softail.
Right.
And that will help other people who are watching this video. And just to make a comment here in the video about comments below is that we like when people put comments.
We do.
We read every single comment. We try and respond to all or most of the comments, but it's not always in a timely manner. So if you have questions, like maybe you have a question about the passenger floorboard mounts that Dwayne talked about, and you want an answer, if you put the question in the comment, hopefully we'll get to it if we have time, but it might be 3-4 days. It might be a week or 2. So email us, text us, call us. All that contact information is in the description below. It's also on our website. We answer all of our emails and phone calls in a timely manner.
Right.
And that's not to say we don't want them in the comments, but don't put anything time sensitive in the comments that might not get answered for quite a while.
That's right. And we're in the office Monday through Friday until 5 o'clock Central. So from 7 in the morning to 5 o'clock Central, we're there in the office. Give us a call if you have any questions at all about fitment. You want to place an order. You have, just questions about anything you've seen in any of our videos, or shoot us an email to support@dkcustomproducts.com. Now, the M8 Softails, some of them come with them, some of them don't. I'm not sure which do and which don't. Mine did not, and that's the passenger foot pegs or passenger foot peg support.
Didn't even have passenger foot pegs?
Didn't even have it. It has a couple of holes tapped where you can mount mounting adapters in different positions, but yeah, it didn't even come with them. So again, we made our own. I didn't want to go with the Harley brand, so we have our own passenger foot peg supports that actually use the classic style foot pegs, not the new over-engineered M8 Softails with the ball and spring. These just have a spring washer, and that's it. They fold up and down. And that was more for passenger comfort. But if the passenger ain't comfortable, I'm not comfortable because they're gonna nag about it.
When you go on a long ride, do you ever put your feet back on the passenger pegs just to get a different position?
I don't. Probably I'm too chubby. I don't know, but I don't do that.
So if we go out to Sturgis, which we'll know
Yeah.
in the next month or so whether or not we're going out to Sturgis or not, there'll be some long riding. You may find that because
I'll keep it in mind.
When you're like this for 3 or 4 hours, it can feel good to put your feet back on the passenger foot pegs. Okay, so that's 3. What's the next thing?
Well, the seat, obviously. I think everybody will agree the seat is one of the key things to getting the bike more comfortable. Most stock seats are not going to be comfortable. You have to add, like you've done, an air hawk or a sheepskin or some sort of overlay. But I actually found that the Street Bob seat, the factory seat, was more comfortable than my factory deluxe seat. So if I'm on a short trip or something like that, I just go with that seat. You know, it has more lower support. You sit a little deeper in it, and I just like the look of it. But for long rides, Harley hammock seat. Like, there's not a lot of Harley products that I actually like, but their seats are pretty good. So it's a hammock seat. And one thing I did not want to do is I did not want to go with a backrest, because then I knew that I would not be able to go without a backrest. Like, once I knew how good it was, then I knew. Like, so unfortunately, I have a backrest now, and I love it. Like, I just sit back and cruise. So the backrest, the hammock seat, I think the hammock technology, you know, I don't know the details of it, but it is a hammock. Like, the top layer is suspended on air. So the hammock seat's great if you guys are looking for seats. And I think Harley will even let you try it out for 24 hours or whatever. So the seat, definitively one of the best things I've done for comfort. And then, you know, I'm not big on baggers for the same reason I didn't want the backrest, because I knew if I ever go get a, you know, a fully dressed road glide, now I'm not going to go back to riding Sportsters and Dynas and Softails. And so I've always carried bags on my back. And, you know, that can be cumbersome when you're going to work, you're taking things to work, bringing stuff home from work, doing this or that. So I got a swing arm bag. I didn't want the big saddle bag. So I got a swing arm bag, just enough to, if I have to carry a backpack, I can put some stuff in that swing arm bag. Or a lot of times I don't have to carry a backpack. Everything will fit in the bag. So the swing arm bag
is for comfort, because now you're not carrying anything or
exactly
not as much
right
on your back.
Yeah, I don't have my, you know, I'm not reaching back for my wallet constantly. It's if it fell out, or tacking for my phone, or my pants aren't just extra tight because I got everything piled in my pockets, all in the swing arm bag. So I think a lot of my comfort mods are things you wouldn't consider for comfort, like the air cleaner or the bag. But man, to me, those things, no matter everything I've done on this bike for comfort, my next bike will have those, and the bike after that.
Cool. Y'all ride safe out there.